Hey, so are all your security cameras plasticky and cheapy feeling? Well, I got one I need to show you that's going to change that. Let's look at it. Oh, is the intro's not going. Okay, hey, welcome back to the Gross Tech Show. My name is Josh, and that's right, I got two new cameras that I want to show you guys from EZVIZ. They sent over two of them. They sent these over. Just disclaimer, they sent these to me. But it doesn't mean anything because you know, as well as I do, I tell you exactly how it is. So one of these is really great. The other one, not so much. It's not horrible, but there's other ones better out there. But I want to tell you about these two cameras. Hey, so EZVIZ, like I said, they sent over two of their cameras. One is an indoor, one is an outdoor. And I wanted to tell you guys about both of them. A big thing right now, and hey, this is Friday, Black Friday. If you are watching this as it's just being now out to you, today's Black Friday, and EZVIZ has a crazy, amazing deals for all their cameras. Not just these two, but all their cameras have ridiculous deals. So link is down in the description to their site that has all those, and it's not affiliate, so have fun. All right, so the first one I want to talk about is the indoor camera. It's the C6N that they sent me. They have a C6N Pro. It's got a little bit more features, but the main one is the one that I got. It's a 1080p HD turret pan tilt zoom camera, but it's indoor. Of course, you know me, I don't like to keep things indoor, so it is actually mounted outdoor right now for me. It reminds me of the Reolink dome camera, pan tilt zoom camera itself. And you can see from the pictures over here that it looks a lot like them. But I will say there's a lot of things that this one has that Reolink doesn't have. There's also a lot of things that the Reolink has that this one doesn't. They're different, obviously, but I want to show you about this one. So just the rundown, like always, you can read the box, but I'll tell you about it. Smart night vision with smart IR. I love how they just put smart in front of things that make it just mean more, I guess. Up to 33 feet of IR, which is pretty good. Standard, 30 is normal, so you get a little bit more. Motorized pan tilt, 360 visual coverage. They boast about this having zero like blind spots. It does. It's not 100% 360, both vertical and horizontal. It's not able to do that. But horizontal, it actually does really, really well. There's actually an ability to take a panoramic 360 picture, and it will do it automatically. You just hit a button and it gives you a nice little picture of it, which is pretty amazing. Sleep mode for privacy, which is pretty cool. Most of their other cameras, not just this one, has that where you can put it to sleep, and that way, you know, when you're at home or in your room or something, because this is indoor, you don't want it peeping on you. Motion detection, like always. Smart tracking. Now the tracking is pretty amazing. I will say that, as you can see over here this time, I've got it set to where when I walked out the door, it saw me and tracked me. Now, tracking wasn't smooth like an operator, but the field of range where it has the sensor in to keep you in it did pretty well. And then that's when I found that after I went down off the deck, probably 7 steps further, and this is mounted right on the house, it lost that tracking. Basically, I went too far and it wasn't able to see me, but once I came back into that range for the tracking sensor, it picked me right back up and followed me around. So I gotta say, the tracking was pretty spot on and really, really quick. It didn't take 20 seconds or, 5 steps into past it that oh, yep, somebody's moving. It was immediately, right when it saw a movement, it zoomed in over to it. So I thought that was pretty good. Two-way talk, like everything else. View from anywhere, 2.4 gigahertz. It's got a micro SD card slot, and cloud storage. Now, I will say cloud storage is not free. That is the one downside of it. it's not really expensive either, but it's not free. But you do have that micro SD card that you can continuously record all your events, or just continuously record and always have that. And that's what I always do with all the cameras anyways, because I don't have time or money, okay, more so money, for subscription-based cloud stuff. So, Now, the one thing that I will say about the C6N that I think is tremendous, yes, it is 1080p, so it's a little lower on the resolution scale, but for the movement, I have a Wise Pan, which is very, very loud. When it moves, you hear the motor, me, on the turret part. Of course, the vertical up and down, not so much, but with this one, it was actually really quiet. It wasn't something that if I would have it in my kids' room and moving it around at night, that they would hear it or even notice it was moving unless they saw it move. So I really thought that was a pretty amazing feature, that they made it really quiet. All right, so not everything is perfect, like always. This camera, the resolution is my biggest gripe with it. You can see here is one video that is a Reolink camera. Here is an EZVIZ, this 6N camera. And you can tell from afar, from the wide shot, I'll say that. From the original wide shot, it's not that bad looking. It really looks nice. There's a lot of different settings in the app that you can change make it vivid or cool. You can change the color contrast of the video itself. But it's, when you start zooming in, it gets blurry real quick, real fast. So I wasn't really impressed with the overall quality of the video, which sadly, that is the point of a security camera. Because what's the point of having one in your footage after you have a van broken into? You get nothing. It's a blob, and I can see it moving, and it is in my van and stealing my tools, but it's a blob and I can't see anything. So what good is it? And that's the big downside, which is why, for the price that this is on Black Friday, I say it's a great one. If you're using it indoor especially, you're not really dealing with that long range where it's dealing with having it so far away that it's fuzzy. So if you're using it like it's actually, I guess, made for indoor, it's not a bad camera, not a bad resolution to have inside your house. And for the price that this is on the Black Friday sale, I say it's not a bad buy. Now, if you're going to use it for outdoor, don't even spend the money on it. Just don't. But what I will say is do this. Now, this is why, to me, this company sticks out more than any of the other companies. This is the C3N. They've got a lot of different models for the outdoor. It's got a cute little rabbit Wi-Fi antennas on it. But I gotta say, this thing blew me away. Now, yes, it is a Wi-Fi, uses power, has an Ethernet also, so you can plug it in straight to your network, which is something I had to do because I was too far, even with the rabbit ears, to actually get a good enough signal for it. It does not really do well with PoE. The other camera, your indoor camera, you can do PoE, run it off of PoE, worked fine with my adapter, so no problem there. Just had to have it plugged in with the power and the network at the same time with my adapter, which, like I said, it's a PoE adapter, so worked okay for this one. The C3N, not so much. It would work, it powered up, and it was able to see, but it's got two LED lights on it. It's supposed to be like a spotlight, like the Reolink Loomis. A lot brighter than that one, by the way. This one is. But the lights, too much power for a PoE injection camera, this one at least. So I had to use the PoE as just a network to be able to stream the video and get the video, and then plug it hardwired into an outlet. But why is this thing amazing? It's because it's fully metal. I'm serious. This is the first time when I picked up the box, I was like, wow, this is a heavy camera. Is it huge inside? And it's a little bit bigger, but the reason why is it's a full metal body. This is the first time that I've ever had a consumer grade, I don't want to say cheap, it's under $100, camera, outdoor camera, wireless, that is a full metal body. You could drop this thing, it feels like something that should be set outside. So, like I said, this thing has been amazing. I put it on the side of the house. I have a little spot. You can see it here, that where I put all my different cameras to test them and do different footages, and made a little spot that's easy to mount them to. But this thing is amazing. And like I said, bright, definitely much brighter than the Reolink Loomis. Notification was great with the human identifying, the AI. Basically, they have two options for notifying for motion tracking. You can do just all motion, and that blew my phone up like crazy. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, lights, it just went nuts. Now, you change it over to the human tracking or person detection, and it was spot on. It literally had no issues with it, and I love that with this camera, because I don't really care if a car drives past the house or anything. I care about somebody being in my driveway, and that's what I think most anybody wants their security cameras to capture, is if a person is doing something on their property. Now, the cool little feature with this one is, like I said, it has the light, so you can have it to where when motion is detected, it comes on just like a spotlight, just like the ring light. But you can also have it to where when a human or a person is detected, it will flash more so. Not like a strobe flash, but just like a blinking to get the person's attention. Not just a blink, here's a nice light. Oh, thanks, while I steal your stuff from your car. Thanks for turning the light on. No, it's flashing, kind of making sure you realize, hey, it's not just light for you, it's actually noticing you are here kind of idea. And like I said, this stuff is spot on when it's coming to the AI detecting whether it's a human or lights or a car or a cat. And that was huge for me. So like I said, the footage from this camera is 1080p, 2 megapixels. Again, it's actually looks more HD version, and they have an Ultra HD setting for it. So as far as 1080p, the bit rate on this is a lot higher than just a normal 1080p camera. So you can see here is a 1080p Wisecam video, and here is a 1080p from this camera, EZVIZ 1080p. You can see the huge difference between the two, and like I said, it's mainly because of the bit rate. Now, these are just the only two cameras they sent me, but please, like I said down in the description below, their Black Friday sale is going on, and if it's too late for the holiday Black Friday sale, they still got a lot of different cameras that are based off of what needs you need. They got ones like this one that has the outdoor lights. They have ones that don't have the lights. They got ones that have sirens when motion is detected. Any of that stuff can be used. But the other thing that I think sets EZVIZ apart from Wyze or a lot of these other cameras is the ability to not just have it on your phone, but have a app software on your computer to be able to view these as well. All right, so the last thing that I really want to tell you guys about the features of not just these, but any of the EZVIZ cameras is they have image encryption, which ultimately everybody's worried about. Yes, you have your password to log into the app. Yes, you have two-factor authentication out there, but having the image itself, the video itself, encrypted makes it even, I wouldn't say 2 times, 3 times, 4 times more protected than just having a password into the app. So that is a huge thing that people are worried about all the time about, can somebody log in and see my footage? Can somebody log in and see my family? That kind of stuff. Well, you don't have to really worry about that with having it encrypted. They can't get access to it when it is encrypted. So like I said, thank you EZVIZ for sending me these videos. I hope you guys learned something, and really ultimately their outdoor cameras are amazing, having a full body. I would have it here, but like I said, it's mounted on the side of the house. Not that easy to get down to show you guys physically, but it is literally a heavy weighted metal body, which their cameras are amazing. So check out, again, their Black Friday sales right now, a holiday sale. I guess it might go longer than just Black Friday, so check that out. My name is Josh. Let me know if you guys want to see any of these cameras up against another camera, or more further review on one specifically. I can go into more detail, show you a lot more footage, everything like that. So let me know down in the description, or in the comments is where you would talk, not the description. But hey, I'm always around. Let me know what you need or anything. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. R2 camera. Why is this so difficult? Because you didn't do it for like 5 months. Welcome back.